Hello and welcome back to episode 19, part 1 of our warrior playthrough. We find ourselves having Hearth to Free Wind Post. We need to sort out our bags and do some quest management, as server reset prevented us from handing in any of our quests in Desolace. So the first thing that we'll be doing is returning to Desolace to do these various hand-ins. 1, 2. Let's check where the other ones are. Orgrimmar. And Moonglade. So do the Desolace ones first. We do actually need now some silk cloth for a quest in Searing Gorge. So we will be keeping this on us. We've got Ghost Mushroom, I suppose we want to keep as well. And Sceptre of we probably want to give this a try. .34 damage a second. Goes to 9 damage a second, but it does have additional stats. So hard to say exactly how that plays out. Goodbye Ripsaw, because we're getting Thrashblade. And Thrashblade is simply better. So that weapon hasn't stayed around for all that long. And we've also got these gloves to ponder using. The last set of gloves had similar stats, but the armor was only about 180, whereas this is 284, and I think that is too much of an armor upgrade to ignore. It takes us from 36 to 37, or 1% DR. And that is pretty huge, to be honest. Got the Ghost Mushroom silk cloth. That's the well we want to put in our bank. Now, we need to decide which ring to ditch. And I don't think there's much question. You've got a 13 agility ring with 5 stamina. All that, which is rubbish. Awesome. We've got the Blackstone ring. It's a huge, huge difference. And so these gloves of Gnomeregan have done us solid since level 29. That's 20 levels they've been good for. mostly because of the reinforced armor, the strength and agility, bumping them up just enough to not be worth trading out. This isn't a hugely long stream morning, or this early afternoon, I should say. Orgrimmar, Desolace. That's Desolace. That's Desolace. This one's Moonglade. I don't think that I've got a flight path up there. I think I made this character after the various events that let you get to Moonglade easily. So the only path to Moonglade then would be through Timblemore Hold, which would mean I'd need to do some Felwood questing in order to gain access, because you need to be unfriendly at least, instead of hostile with the Furbolgs. Need to repair. So we need to repair somewhere. Need to repair somewhere at some point. In the meantime, however, we'll get on with handing these quests in. Now, personally, I think that that's a pretty strong set of gauntlets. Like, yes, you lose max health. But the 2 per 5, like, tying in with this, is actually pretty strong. And it's a question of, is it worth it? Only does plate gear with those stats only worth 2 health, only worth 38 silver. I think if it wasn't going to be replaced so quickly, it would be worthwhile. If I was choosing it over these, then maybe. But I'm not choosing it over an equivalent armor upgrade. No. Oh, that's a massive chunk of XP. I'm very much hoping that these quests do get us to 52. Be most appreciative. We got a rubbish bow. Plus, you've got a really nice, slow two-hander. Like this is actually a really strong weapon. You can ignore the mana per 5, obviously. The 5 health restore, that's good. And the because it's slow, it's got good base, good max. But we take the Thrash Blade because it's Thrash Blade. And the axe is main hand only, so we can't do anything with that anymore. Like this is best in slot until 60. It's just super good. And another huge chunk of XP. So gonna go up there. We then, like, rather than ride all the way back to Shadowtree Village, we can path to Freewind and fly to Orgrimmar. That's partly because there will be a gap again soon in the stream, and while we're offline, the Hearthstone will reset anyway, just in case we do need it. But we'll be able to travel to... Do we do Searing Gorge next, or do we do Hinterlands? Oh, and there was the... We want to do the earlier Shara quests as well. There might actually be time to do one of those, or two of those. We can do the first couple, and we can grab the flight point. I think that would be the best option. As if we're short on time anyway, it's not going to matter too much. We don't really get anything done, even if we only end up in Orgrimmar having handed in one of the quests. At least we'll have been able to, like, start activity that will be quick to finish at the start of the next stream. Other male, wait. I mean, that's just objectively worse. So it's not a hard choice at all. And then we can fly to from here. Orgrimmar. We've got 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. So I'll take a quick break, AFK, while on the flight path. I'll see you very soon. And we're back. We're going to hand in this quest, Agile Fragments, and we're going to pick up trade. And then we shall see about heading up to Azshara. We're going to pick up the trade, and then we're going to hand in Shadow Shard Fragments. And also, I need to dump some things into the bank. So, ghost mushrooms. That's being handed in. That weapon's being kept at the moment. Bank for now. That can also go in the bank for now, because, well, where does that go? Don't need that anymore. Do need the silk cloth. Mage weave can be sold, and I think it kept popping. There we go. Clean bags once again. So we need to pick up the Azshara breadcrumb quest that starts off the whole thing in the zone, and this one, unlike some other breadcrumb quests, isn't just a go here, there's a quest you can pick up to start, but if you didn't have it, then you'd be able to start the quest anyway. This one is actually a chain, and if you don't have the quest, you can't. There is nothing else that you can pick up. But the leggings are kind of rubbish, but that bonus 2% hit is huge. And the reason that we did it this way around, after thinking about it for a moment, is that when we hand in the Shadow Shard fragments, that quest is, we didn't want to go here and then out there. Better to go here and then out there. There's a little bit of pathing. By the front gate. See the vendor from here. Not sure if we can see a sign far away. There's a trade vendor and a general goods vendor in that hut. So buy arrows there. Wow, okay. Compared with the other quests, that experience reward was negligible, to say the least. What's 7.5 times this was what the other crests are worth. Get rid of that. Now we can go to the north here, towards Azshara. So we really don't have long now, so we'll probably end up logging off somewhere up here very shortly. We might only, depending how long it takes to get there. I had hoped to be able to complete the couple of quests. We've got 5 minutes, roughly. Our one-handed swords and stuff looking like. So our one-handed swords is amazing. Our fist weapons, is that based off unarmed or is it based off fist weapons? Can't see any. Right, we've equipped it, so I suppose it's unarmed. I'm not certain. Can't remember. Well, I mean, it must be unarmed if we don't have fist weapons trained. Because it can't be anything else. You jump across that. Now, the last time I came along here, I simply went over this bit of tree. Okay, why that was so hard? Let's try attacking something. It does use unarmed, so that is fine. Not incredibly low, but it's low enough that it needs to skill up. Oh, nice. The Dark Moon set cards are available now. Awesome. You can get some fun stuff from that. Okay. These might be PvP, but they're not style. So we need to kill some satyr. And highborn Russians and lichlings. But we literally only have a couple of minutes here. So what I might do is ride up higher, especially as this seems to be devoid of everything. One mob I've seen wandering there. And we'll go up, we'll grab the flight point and in the trade quest. And we'll have to log off until later, I think. We're running out of time. Golden Samsam is important. Okay, just had a random phone call. So we are unfortunately out of time right now. And yes, where are we? So we've got the quests here. I think having put these delivered the start of the chain and picked up the light point, we'll do the two remaining important quests like down here because they're lower level, and then we'll do other stuff when we become more level appropriate. We've got Syrian Gorge to do, but for now I'm going to have to say that is the end of this part of today's stream, and I will see you next time.